Hi there, I'm Angelica Malone. I educate and coach a global tribe of mamas, makers, wanderlusters, and world changers as they navigate life and motherhood with intention. Hey there, so today I'm going to answer a question that I often get when I'm being interviewed or by new mothers or women who've taken a break from pursuing their dreams after having their children. So the question is how I knew that I could be a mother and chase my dreams. There's this kind of language and story that is still kind of being told to many women that being a mother and chasing your dreams are mutually exclusive. Prior to a certain period of my life, I could relate to that idea that those two didn't seem like they went together. If you don't have children yet, this video might be really great for you because it gives you a chance to prepare for the motherhood that you would like to experience, that motherhood journey the way that you want to have it. So listen in, and I'm just going to tell my story and then give about 5 tips that you can do to prepare for the motherhood experience and the pursuing your passions portions of your life at the same time. When I moved to Puerto Rico, I was able to see all these different ways that women were mothering and living out their life. They were surfing and staying active well into their pregnancy. I saw women doing pop-up shops and having their kids run around while they were doing the things that just made them them. And they were literally being a mother and doing the things that they were passionate about. Motherhood was just another extension of who they actually were. I also saw women traveling with their kids, going to all these exotic places, and their kids were coming along with them. I also had a really great girlfriend who was pregnant with me at the same time I was pregnant with my first daughter. And she was running a half marathon during her pregnancy. She was just doing all these things to keep connected to who she was, and they really inspired me. So when I actually had my first daughter, before that, I didn't think I wanted to be a mother. I thought it would be suffocating. I thought I would not be able to pursue my dreams. And I realized those are all things that are likely to happen, but they can be avoided if you plan beforehand and you make arrangements for the type of experience that you want. You can actually have a very enjoyable, almost seamless experience from pre-pregnancy, pregnancy, and postpartum with a little support and a little help. You are going to change, you're going to become a new person, but that new person is going to be an extension of the person that you already were. It's not going to take on this crazy new form where you feel like you've almost lost yourself. So here are 5 tips that I recommend if you would like to pursue your passions and continue chasing your dreams and be a mother. So the first thing is that you want to talk to your partner, your husband, or whoever that person is that's going to be in your space, in your world on a regular basis. They're going to be the ones who have your back. They're going to be the ones who continue to remind you of your dreams and of what you wanted to do and the person that you were before you were a mother and the person that you dream of becoming as a mother. The second thing is find a small group of like-minded women or boss babes to be there with you and do that thing with you. You want to have at least a couple people who are there to encourage you and support you and understand where you're coming from. The third thing is to begin to journal and write down the things that you want to do. Begin to keep track of what you're spending your time on so that you're being intentional with your time. The other thing you want to do is if you could create like some kind of dream board or vision board, but a way to just keep you connected to what it is that you're wanting to do and a visual reminder as you're going through the process. The fourth thing is to set aside time to begin working on whatever it is that you're chasing or pursuing. So for me, my first daughter was about 9 months old. I realized I wanted to start in the lactation space. I wanted to get a certification that would allow me to serve moms in that way. And so in the evenings when my husband would come home from work, he would take our daughter and go and do things, and I would go to a local hotel where they had Wi-Fi and bring my laptop and my notebook, and I would study for about 4 or 5 hours. It was all online, so I would do all my online stuff there. And then if I had to go and visit a home, like a client at home or attend a class out in the community, I would go and do that during that time. And it allowed me to not only continue pursuing what I wanted to do, but it also gave me this space that was outside the motherhood realm, outside my own motherhood realm, that allowed me to continue connecting with people, to be a part of my community and continue to contribute in the way that felt right to me. The fifth thing is to be willing to sacrifice something. So that may be time with friends, late nights or early mornings, because in all actuality, when you're a mom of a young child or young children, mornings and late evenings are the time that you are most likely going to be able to work. Those are going to be the times where your kiddos are not awake. And they're not going to always be when you're feeling at your best or the time that pre-pregnancy you would have most likely wanted to do things. So you're going to have to sacrifice some things that you love for the things that you love even more, or the things that you really want to begin making happen. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video, please leave a comment, subscribe to my newsletter, and follow me on Instagram.